Alright guys, yeah, I'm back, and today I'm doing another old pay-per-view review, and today I'm reviewing WWF slash WWE Invasion 2001 from Cleveland, Ohio. Before I get into this review, I do want to talk about the Invasion angle itself. Now in 2001, the summer 2001, we had this thing called the Invasion angle. Now, before WrestleMania 17, this all started before WrestleMania 17, when Vince McMahon thought he bought WCW, but Shane McMahon came on at the time when they had that whole WCW Monday Night Raw telecast thing. Shane McMahon, okay, also he called a promo saying he's the owner of WCW now. Then Shane and Vince feuded at WrestleMania in an awesome street fight match, WrestleMania 17. Then after that, we fast forward to the summer where you have Shane McMahon, Vince McMahon, they're still in the feud. Then you have Stephanie McMahon in there and Paul Heyman saying that they're the owners of ECW, that Heyman's the owner of ECW, he's the GM, and then you got Stephanie who has taken over ownership of ECW, and then you create the alliance there, so we have the birth of the alliance. So also you got Stephanie and Shane trying to take down the WWF with ECW, and WCW trying to take out the WWF, so that was the whole story there. And this whole invasion angle, in my opinion, was very filler, in my opinion. You had Austin, Undertaker, Kane. You only had Austin and Undertaker, you had Kane. I think only those three guys who were established main eventers. You had Jericho, he wasn't a main eventer just yet, but he was just slowly. I mean, he's been like world champion, but he wasn't an established guy yet. Yeah, Kurt Angle, he was just getting built up as a main eventer. The WWF team was very strong, but the WCW team and ECW team was very lackluster. Like, you had DDP, you had no Sting. The guys you didn't have on Team WCW, you had no Sting, no Flair, no Hall, no Nash, no Hogan, no Savage, no Perfect. You had, yeah, I mentioned Sting. Who else did you have? You had no Bischoff, you had no Russo, no Goldberg. I mean, one day, part of WCW, that didn't make any sense. But I'm not going to keep going on about the invasion. Like I said, I think the invasion angle, they could have built it up so much better. I would have booked it so much better. It could have even lasted up to 2002, in my opinion. But they just, you know, I think this roster they had in 2001 was probably the best roster they've had in the last couple of years. I mean, they have such a talented roster here. Just, you know, they didn't really use up the roster that much. So we start off Invasion 2000. So the first match of the night is So the first match of the night is Edge and Christian versus Mike Awesome and Lance Storm representing WCW and ECW. This was a real good opener. I enjoyed this match. One point of the match where Christian dives on the outside and almost killed himself. The spot was where Christian jumps off Edge, then he just falls over the ropes. Like, he just totally botched that move. It was just totally botched, and I didn't really like it. He just like fell that way. It was just totally botched. Like, Christian almost killed himself. It was a funny botch though. Yeah, so Christian wins with a spear. It was a great solid opener. I enjoyed it. It was a great opener that was. Then we get a segment. Vince tells Regal to give Stone Cold Endeavor a bit of space. Then we get to the second match of the night, which was Nick Patrick versus Earl Hebner. And what made this very funny is, why did they, of all the people to pick in the WWF, they had to go with Earl Hebner. As JR said on commentary, he's the most loyalist WWF official we've ever had. Oh yeah, really? Like, I don't know, 13 years later, he's in TNA. So, that didn't make any sense, did it? Foley's the ref in this match. This was just a comedy match here, but I didn't mind it was a comedy match. It was a comedy match. I'm glad that they included the ref into this invasion angle, which I thought was good. Earl Hebner wins with the spear, kind of like a botched spear. And after the match, Nick Patrick is arguing with Foley. Foley gives him the Socko. You know, I thought it was a funny match. Then we get to the third match tonight, which is APA versus OHara and Columbo. I thought this was a solid match. OHara and Columbo, they attack for most of the match. Then Bradshaw gets the hot tag in. He hits the clothesline on Columbo and gets the win. Like I said, I thought it was a good match. Then we get a segment. Jericho tells Vince that WCW and ECW. Jericho tells Vince that WCW never had a leader. He said that ECW has a leader in Paul Heyman. Then Stephanie and Shane tell Billy that Stephanie and Shane tell Billy that he's going to take out X-Pac tonight. Then the fourth match tonight, which was X-Pac versus Billy Kidman. Like I said, I thought this match was very good. I thought this was a very good cruiserweight match. These guys really had some good chemistry together. Billy Kidman had some good in-ring style work. Also, one part of the match I did like where Billy Kidman was going for like a dive or something on X-Pac. X-Pac gets a X-Pac in mid-air. But yeah, I thought it was a good match. Billy Kidman was with a shooting star press for the win. Like I said, Billy Kidman gets the win with a shooting star press. Before the match though, I do want to talk about this though for a minute. JR did say, I don't know why the fans are booing. I didn't think that like the fans, because he was like JR was pissed off at the WWF fans when like booing X-Pac and stuff. Like he said, what did he say here? I actually wrote down what he said. He said, I didn't think that the WWF fans would be booing X-Pac like because he's like Team WWF and stuff. But I mean, everybody knows. Nobody likes the X Factor finisher nobody likes the X Factor theme song. That is the worst theme song in professional wrestling. No wonder X-Pac got booed. It was because of the fucking the X Factor move. Nobody likes the X Factor move. It's just a terrible theme song. Nobody likes the X Factor theme song. Then we get to a segment. Stacy and Tori says that they're gonna give a private show to Hardys because they're talking about their bodies and stuff. Fifth match tonight is Raven versus Regal. This was a bad match, like Regal and Raven. I want to say about this as well. Who booked this? Who was the booker for this show? Because it definitely wasn't Vince McMahon's creation. Why would you have Raven versus Regal? Regal a submission, who's a submission wrestler, and you have Raven, who is a hardcore wrestler. And then another stupid match they had later on in the night was Tajiri versus Tazz. Who the hell came up with that? And anyway, Tajiri, what the hell? Who won this match? Raven hits a DT for the win after Tazz hits a suplex on Regal. And then Vince says that Vince says that we've let WCW win 2 in a row. Taker says that he'll see the best of Taker, because he's saying that because of DDP's stalking Sarah and stuff and Deborah, and that kind of reminded me. When SmackDown used to be cool, like SmackDown used to be great when DDP was on there and when guys like The Rock was on there and Stone Cold. Now you just get a ton of filler. But yeah, so after that we get the sixth match tonight, which was Show, Billy Gunn and Tensai versus Shawn, Stasiak, Cannon, and I forgot the other guy's name. But yeah, they win with a DDT. After the match, Big Show, Billy Gunn, and Tensai take out the WCW, ECW guys. Seventh match tonight is Tajiri versus Tazz. Tajiri wins with the roundhouse kick and the green mist. I didn't care about the match too much. That was another match, but it was boring as well. Then we get to what did I put here? Then we get to this New York segment here, where Hardcore Holly's meeting some WWF fans. This band comes up to Hardcore Holly's wearing a WCW shirt. The fans boo, and Hardcore Holly says, "Do you know where you are? You're in WWF New York, not WWF not WCW New York, and then he ripped off his shirt and stuff. It was just, that was very planned out. Like, how inconvenient. Like, you just see a WCW. Like, obviously, he was hired by the WWF to just be there. You know, like, oh, I'm wearing a WCW shirt. You know, stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, then we get to the 8th match night, which was RVD versus Hardy. Hardy's defending his hardcore title. This was an awesome match. I enjoyed this one. We had a lot of good spots in this match. I'm not going to talk about all the spots in the match, but we had a lot of good spots. Hardy does fall, like, RVD hits the Van Daminator on Hardy. Then RVD and Hardy brawl, in the crowd. Then at the end of the match, Hardy misses with a swanton. Then RVD hits a 5-star frog splash and gets the win, becomes the new hardcore champion. Yeah, like I said, it's an awesome match. Then we get to the next match night, which is a bra and panties match. Lita and Trish versus Stacy and Tori. I thought this was a good match here. Stacy and Lita hits the moonsault on Tori for the win. After the match, Foley was a special ref in the match. Like I said, I thought after the match, Trish and Lita walking up the ramp, but then Trish and Lita looking that way. Trish is like walking backwards. She nearly fell through this hole because there's like this giant hole near the ramp. If you actually watch it, if you see this pay-per-view again, you will see this giant hole here. The entrance is here, like a kind of like a diamond shape kind of thing. And Trish nearly fell through that hole. Lita just catched her quick and like, whoa, like that, like watch your step. But yeah. Then we get to then backstage. Heyman gives team ECW and WCW a pep talk. And then the 10th match tonight, which was an internal brawl, which was team ECW, which was DDP, Booker T, the Dudley Boyz, and Rhino versus Stone Cold, Kurt Angle, and Brothers of Destruction and Jericho. A few spots in the match. Rhino and Bully Ray came through a table. Jericho shoulder tackles Rhino. Stone Cold tweaks his knee. At the end of the match, the Undertaker and DDP brawl in the crowd. Then at the end of the match, Angle puts Booker T in the ankle lock, but Stone Cold gets back in the ring, stunners Kurt Angle, puts Booker T, he throws Booker T into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Booker team ECW and WCW win the match, and after the match, Stone Cold joins ECW and WCW, and obviously he joins the Alliance. Stone Cold does. And after the match, Stephanie, Stone Cold, Shane, and Heyman are drinking beers, and that's how WWE Invasion 2001 ended. Hope you guys like this video. So that is my review, guys, of WWF/WWE Invasion 2001. Hope you guys like this video, and leave a comment in the comment section below on what you thought of WWE/WWF Invasion 2001. Leave a comment in the comment section below, guys. And thanks for watching, guys. Brag out.